friends, welcome to Nottingham Trent University. The ceremony will begin shortly. For the duration of the ceremony, please ensure your mobile phone and any other devices are set to silent. All of our ceremonies will be uploaded to our website, so you can re-watch this special moment again with your family and friends once you have got home. Official stage photographs will be available to purchase after the ceremony from Newton Level 1, opposite the coffee pod. When the ceremony finishes, please leave via the top stairs of this lecture theatre and wait along the balcony whilst the graduates enter the post-ceremony refreshments area. This is when you can applaud and cheer, and we greatly encourage it. Once all the graduates have arrived, you will be able to go downstairs to join them. Please make sure you have your ticket ready to show the steward at the top of the stairs. We are not expecting a fire drill, so if the alarm does sound, please follow the steward's instructions to evacuate the building and meet at the appropriate assembly point. We hope you enjoy the ceremony and the rest of your day. Thank you for coming.
Hi, we're students at NTU and we're going to give you a taste of Nottingham's famous nightlife.
A night out in Nottingham is whatever you want it to be, so let's look at some of the best venues the city has to offer.
Sometimes you want more from a night out than just standing with a drink and shouting over music. Bars like Penny Lane, Taskino and the Roxy Ballroom are more playgrounds than pubs, offering ping pong, beer pong, indoor basketball, pool, shuffleboard, old school arcade gaming and much, much more.
The Bodega, the Rescue Rooms, the legendary Rock City, the holy trinity of live music in North. At these three venues, you'll find a great mix of famous old favorites and loads of indie talent. Rock City is the pinnacle. It might not look much from the outside, but the acts who have played here include everyone from David Bowie to Dave.
Nottingham has always had a great stand-up tradition. NTU's Metronome venue hosts Just the Tonic, a weekly showcase of the best comedy talent. Nottingham's cocktail and mocktail scene is going from strength to strength. One venue we especially like is the Hockley Arts Club. Hidden down a small alleyway, it's a refurbed factory building split into 3 gorgeously themed rooms. We also recommend The Alchemist, where they use smoke and fire to whip up the city's most creative cocktails.
Nottingham has some of the best known pubs in the UK. One of the most famous is the old Trip to Jerusalem. It's rumoured to be England's oldest pub, dating all the way back to 1189. If you've had a long day and you're looking to lay your head down, our student union is the happy of campus life at NTU. There's a bar, live music venue, loads of club nights.
Whatever your tastes, Nottingham's got you covered. You don't need to be a party animal to enjoy yourself. We've got everything here, from the big and boisterous to the quiet and intimate.
So just start exploring, and it won't be long before you start impressing your friends with the perfect night out.
Hi, we're students at NTU, and we're here to give you a taste of Nottingham's food and drink scene. We'll be taking you on a course-by-course tour of some of the city's best cafes, restaurants and bars. And we'll be showing you how to save some money along the way.
To begin, let's try a couple light tapas plates at Barcone. This place offers everything from empanadas to fresh, sustainably sourced fish, which isn't always easy to come by in the middle of the country. Check out the menu rapido, which runs from 11:30 a.m. Mondays to Saturdays. It's a tasty way of saving money, and it includes the delicious crispy cauliflower.
We'll now head over to Lace Market for the legendary Pizza Misu. This place is all about the authentic Neapolitan experience, and I can't wait to try it. These guys are dedicated to the ultimate pizza base, with the dough fermenting for 48 hours before being stone-baked to Napoli-style perfection. They also do vegan options for a lot of their classic menu items.
Okay, so you wouldn't normally go to another restaurant for a side dish, but Coco Tang is worth it. And especially their Vietnamese salad bowl and spring rolls. This funky fusion cocktail bar is a student favorite. It's got a gorgeous roof garden, and you can grab a cup of their amazing house-roasted coffee while you're here.
Here's another delicious place that's a treat for your wallet as well as your sweet tooth. The Pudding Pantry's cakes and bakes are out of this world. It's the perfect place to stop whether you're looking for afternoon tea or a slice of something fancy on the go. Plus, they do loyalty cards, so it actually makes good financial sense to keep on coming back.
Back in Hockley and just a few doors down from where we started at Barry Verico. Round off your perfect Nottingham meal with a couple of cocktails at 31k.
The city's bar scene is legendary, with the venues popping up all the time. This mellow, stylish place is one of the newer ones and has already earned a great reputation. They also do student-friendly discounts from Sunday to Thursday.
It's a cosmopolitan and diverse city, from French delis to some truly world-class curry houses. And because it's smaller than some other big student cities, everything's close to everything else. So, start exploring and bon appetit! There's a lot to get your teeth into, and we've only scratched the surface of Nottingham's incredible food and drink scene.
Graduates, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Deputy Dean, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Science and Technology. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Graduands, congratulations. University is a transformative time, and when your degrees are conferred on you shortly, they will be a symbol of the completion of this stage of your personal journey. When you leave this hall today, you will no longer be a student, but a graduate. You will be ready and eager to engage with your next opportunities in life. But for now, I would like to reflect on the period of change you have just undergone. During your time at Nottingham Trent University, you have gained knowledge, skills, and experience, and so much more. Perhaps you completed one of the thousands of shorter or year-long work placements on offer. These enabled you to apply your theoretical abilities to a practical environment. Perhaps you took up a new sport or competed at a higher level, building your confidence and helping NTU achieve a top 10 position in the National University Sport League for the third year running. Perhaps through being part of our vast student volunteering programme, you have discovered new interests or developed new outlooks. And I am sure each and every one of you has formed new friendships, many of which will last your lifetime. While exciting, we know change can also bring with it anxieties. There was a lot of buzz around when Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, visited our Clifton campus last October. But at the core of that media frenzy was the serious message of how NTU is at the forefront of providing students with mental health and well-being interventions to support you through the changes that begin at university. Just like you, as a university, we are constantly adapting. You will have witnessed many physical transformations during your time with us. The £45 million design and digital arts building next door to us today has shed its cocoon of scaffolding that's been surrounding it for the last 3 years and is ready to open for students in September. Last autumn, we opened our first campus in London, Confetti London, building on the success of Confetti Nottingham. Once again, this year, we were second in the ranking of the most sustainable universities in the world. Of course, whilst buildings are important, what goes on inside is much more important. Our proudest moment this academic year was being awarded a gold rating, the highest possible in the Teaching Excellence Framework, the national assessment of teaching quality and student experience in the UK. NTU is one of the few universities to have achieved gold status both times this exercise has been undertaken. NTU is a university that prides itself on pursuing new ways of supporting our students. Amongst many examples this year, our professional student wardrobe partnership with White Rose offers free professional clothing for career-related activities. This helps level the playing field for all of our students in the recruitment process. Through our work, we are transforming the prospects of our students, of the region, and of the wider world. We support businesses, we collaborate with schools, we share knowledge with partner organisations. We participate in research with universities around the world. You and your academic school have been a part of all of this. For example, we recently established a sport and wellbeing academy to provide work-like learning opportunities for our students while supporting local communities and sports teams with social prescribing and performance analysis. As part of the Universities for Nottingham, we have received funding to establish a doctoral training centre to train chemists of the future, to find new ways to decarbonise manufacturing sectors and help the East Midlands achieve its net zero target. Students collaborate with researchers in India to develop wearable biosensors which are self-powered and can monitor medical conditions. We are working to improve society, and you are part of that. When you have celebrated your own journey and achievements, I urge you to contemplate what change you want to make in the world. Now is your moment. The future is yours. Class of 2024, I hope you enjoy today's ceremony. I now invite Angus Hunter, Professor and Head of Department, to read the names of today's graduates, and our Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Sharon Hutty, to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Science and Technology. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Sport and Exercise Science, Adiluwa Kitan Adeyene. Taylor Albert. Ali Alhamad. Jack Alured. Amadi Andrew. Augustine Asamoah. George Aubrey. Jackson Badkin. Rowan Bagai. Marcus Bakey. Ella Barkley. Ellen Bailey. Joseph Beck. Joseph Bell. Kieran Bell. The next student has also received the award of Best Dissertation in BSc Honours Sport and Exercise Science, Emily Bennett. Jack Blundell. Nell Bourne. Ella Bowen. James Boxford. Luke Boyce. Lewis Bridger. Lauren Briggs. James Bright. William Burke. Finley Butler. Chantel Carroll. Samuel Carter. Oscar Chalice. Olivia Chantry. Maya Karitzia. Sam Shinotti. Lewis Clark. Olivia Clough. Louisa Connolly. Harry Cornwell. Jonathan Coultas. Thomas Kersons. Paddy D'Amato Fields. Isabel Dance. Rosie Dance. Lucy Davison. Annabelle Dixon. Jacob Dunk. Jasmine Dunn. Ben Edwards. Tobias Evans. Dylan Fitzpatrick. Daniel Flint. Joel Garbett. Tom Giles. Darshan Gill. Jessica Gohill. Georgia Graham. Isaac Grant. Xylo Green. Samantha Hall. Billy Hallam. Elise Hallam. Jack Hallam. Jake Hambleton. Ken Harris. Stephanie Hart. Kieran Hazel. James Hurd. Sophia Hearson. Tabia Hibbard. Yasmin Hilton. Olivia Hornsby. Amelia Horsfall. Aiton Ibrahim. Emmanuel Inasho. Tandy Jackson. Thomas Jackson. Sam Jensen. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduands from the School of Science and Technology. I'm now pleased to present an award to a member of staff who has excelled this year. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Ian Varley, Associate Professor in the Department of Sports Science, School of Science and Technology, to come forward to receive the Vice-Chancellor Award for Excellence in Research. The Vice-Chancellor's Awards for Excellence in Research recognize and celebrate academic staff members delivering outstanding research. Recipients of the award have demonstrated a strong and sustained record of research activity and leadership relative to the stage they have reached in their career, and a clear trajectory of growth in their career development as researchers. I am proud to present this award to an Associate Professor in Sports Science. Ian was nominated for a Vice-Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Research due to his sustained success, reputation, leadership, and growth as a researcher. Since earning his PhD in 2014, Ian has contributed significantly to the sports science literature base, having produced 44 peer-reviewed publications, with 28 published in the last 5 years, and a recent book chapter. Ian's research focus is injury and illness in sport, and he collaborates with prestigious sporting organizations across the sporting landscape, including the Football Association, English Football League, Premier League, English Institute of Sport, the England and Wales Cricket Board, and the Women's Super League. Working with these partners allows Ian significant opportunity to disseminate knowledge and facilitate real-world application. His research's importance is evident in his extensive reach and impact. He manages a comprehensive dataset of over 12,000 instances of injuries and illness in elite football, making it the largest of its kind. This invaluable resource, along with his ongoing research, has the potential to transform current practices in injury management, performance enhancement, and athlete welfare in football. Ian is committed to continuous data collection and publication, further enriching the field's knowledge base. Ian leads the musculoskeletal research group, comprising 13 staff and 12 postgraduate students. Under his leadership over the past 2 years, the team has grown and thrived, advancing the boundaries of their field and securing over £1 million in research funding, a threefold increase from the previous 2 years. Ian's impact has extensive reach across English football. Beyond his research role within the FA, he is pivotal in an injury advisory committee responsible for decision-making across all aspects of English football. He also contributes to the Professional Football Negotiating and Consultative Committee, actively shaping player welfare initiatives. In the past 5 years, Ian has secured substantial external research funding. He has obtained nearly £900,000 from notable entities such as the Football Association and Premier League, with more than half secured in the last year. Additionally, he has secured a match-funded PhD grant with Derby County Football Club, amounting to over £35,000, further ensuring the future of sports science research. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it gives me very great pleasure to present Dr. Ian Varley to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Awards for Excellence in Research. I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Science and Technology. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Sport and Exercise Science, Molly Johnson. Malachy Johnston. Fergus Jolly. Jack Jones. Jaden Kelly Tate. Joseph Kenton. Joseph Kingsland. Grace Kumar. Stephen Lavery. Isaac Lewin. Gabriel Lewis. Hey Lai. Matthew Lindley, Ben Livingston, Jacob Lockhart, Oisin Loughran, the next student has also received the award of Outstanding Contribution in BSc Honours Sport and Exercise Science, Isabella Ludford. Alexander Martin. James Mather. Sophie Mayer. Lee McFarlane. Finlay Micklerath. Jack Medley. James Miller. Kyan Moore. Luke Morgan. Sean Morris. Sean Murray. Joseph Nellist. Cameron Noha. Jimmy O'Toole. Harrison Pascoe White. Joe Porfley. Ross Pedley. Isabel Pennyseard. Thomas Phillips. Levi Plum Kelly. Anya Priest. Jake Price. Valeria Puntes. Scott Rattray. Zoe Rickson. Neve Robb. Gemma Robinson. Jordan Rose. George Rowlandson Jones. Harriet Seddon. Sunny Shaw. Elliot Squire. Paddy Tanzer. Jack Taylor. Piers Thompson. Thomas Tilling. Millie van Nierop. Jessica Verdi. Sahib Virk. Annabelle Wager. Daniel Warren. Charlie Watkinson. Sophia Wise. Andrew Wright. Tyrese Wright. Jake Yarwood. Tyre Young. Mariam Zahik Hamrad. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Sport and Exercise Science, Jake Lloyd. Deputy Vice-Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Science and Technology and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Joe Bell, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science with honours in Sport and Exercise Science, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends and fellow graduates, it is an honour to be able to share a few words on behalf of the Sport and Exercise Science cohort in an attempt to sum up our time at NTU, as well as recognise those who have positively contributed to our university experience. We all met in September 2021, some of us a little bit older than others. Our early days marked by nights out exploring Nottingham's nightlife, trying to make long-lasting memories, but more often than not, waking up the next morning and forgetting them. It wasn't long before deciding who was going to participate in the morning lab practical was decided by who was the least hungover. As the terms passed and the workload increased, for some students, the nights spent out became fewer and fewer, replaced by late nights in the library, working hard to meet deadlines. For others, the nights spent out in first year turned into more nights spent out in second year and even more nights spent out in third year. Regardless of the path each of us chose to take to receive our degrees today, we all no doubt face challenges during our time at NTU. Most of us will recall times when ChatGPT became an invaluable resource, helping us craft essays when inspiration was in short supply. Not to mention the relief some students were provided by coursework extensions, which gave just enough breathing room to finish projects on time. There are a number of people that we owe an immense debt of gratitude to for the guidance they have provided during our time at uni. I will start by recognising the unwavering commitment from our lecturers over the past 3 years, which has proven to be the bedrock of our success. Each and every student will have 1 or 2 lecturers in mind that they know, regardless of whether it's uni-related or not, will make time to sit down with them and provide support for whatever their problem may be. So we thank the lecturers for regularly going above and beyond to offer their guidance. We would also like to thank all other staff members at NTU, from lab technicians to those who work in the library, who made our days on campus as smooth as possible, contributing to our success. To our families and friends, thank you for your constant support, whether it be financial or emotional. Most of us may have been far away from home for the first time, but your encouragement and belief in us when we had doubts hasn't gone unnoticed. Finally, to my fellow students, we thank each other for being such a supportive and friendly group. The friendships and connections we've made here have been a huge part of our university experience, and long may they continue. On the Clifton campus, where we have done the majority of our studying, NTU has created an environment that students genuinely want to be in, and a community that students want to be part of, and that is credit to everyone sat in this room today. I'll end by saying good luck. As we look forward, I wish you all the best in your future endeavours. Stay in touch with each other, and once again, thank you to everyone who has been a part of all our journeys. Have a wonderful rest of summer. Thank you.
So, I'm going to say a few words to close this afternoon's ceremony, and let me start with a few thank yous. Let me start with Joe and that lovely speech there. You looked a little bit nervous coming up here, but once you started, I mean, so confident, and you didn't need the microphones even, so it sort of resonated round the room. It was wonderful, it was warm, it was thoughtful. And you mentioned ChatGPT, and maybe you used it a little bit, I don't know, but actually there were a lot of personal touches to the speech, and that was really nice, and I think that really resonated with everybody in this room. There was something for everyone in there. So well done, and thank you for that. And I think what was really nice was that you reflected on the academic hard work. Note for parents, they did spend time in the library, but also that time at university is about growing up, making friends, making connections, and also having a good time. So whatever pathway you took, and however long it took to get here, you've had a good time along the way, and I think that's really important, and thank you for thinking about that in your reflections. Thank you also for acknowledging the staff, and it has been great to hear about one staff member in particular, who I'm sure taught some of you sitting upstairs. Ian, wonderful to hear about your research, as obviously you do teaching as well, but your research also keeps you very busy. And for me, I really like research that has an applied focus to it, and yours clearly does, and it resonates and links into so many practical applications. So I wish you all the very best. You're only 10 years out from your PhD, you've got plenty more years ahead of you, so all the very best to you and your team for progressing that research. That was great. But the other colleagues and that you recognised were all of those that helped you along the way, and I think I'd just like to reflect today that we do these graduations in a very special way here at NTU. You'll realise that perhaps you've been to other graduations of other offspring. These are rather small occasions, and that means we do an awful lot of them. We like it, and we know that students and parents like it because it makes them more personal. But this summer we're doing, I believe, 63 ceremonies, and we'll do more in the winter as well. And that means a lot of work for many staff, some of whom are standing at the back of this room, many of whom are standing outside or in the support areas and have greeted you along the journey today. Others will be watching live on stream, they've processed your applications and so on. But they do it every single ceremony with a big smile and try to make everyone special. So I just wonder if we can give them a round of applause for all their efforts. So let me turn my attention to those of you sitting upstairs who I think are looking a little more relaxed and relieved than some of you did when you were coming across the stage. But there was a very pivotal moment for you because you came into this hall as graduands and you are now exiting as graduates. As you processed across the stage and your degree was conferred, you transformed into a graduate. And no matter how long or difficult your journey was to get there, you've made it and nobody can take that away from you. So well done all of you. And I hope that you've enjoyed the journey to this point. But I also think you look terrific, and as well as being very sporty. Oh, I should just ask actually, how many of you were in any of the Bucks sports teams? Just put a hand up. Anybody up there? Right, we've just heard today the final result for this year is that NTU has come 7th, the highest ever position in the Bucks Sports League. So thank you to you and all your fellow sporting colleagues for getting us to that position. Well done. But you're also pioneers because you are the first NTU graduates to be wearing the new NTU graduation gowns. So you've got the NTU pink, and these gowns are designed from recyclable material, but they've also been designed by one of our own students from the School of Art and Design. And they've been designed to make use of the least fabric available to make them more sustainable and environmentally friendly. So I think that's a real sign of NTU's commitment to sustainability as well as to innovation. And I hope you enjoy and feel very proud sitting there in these new NTU gowns. You are now joining more than 250,000 NTU alumni worldwide. They're former students who, like you, have come from all over the world to learn together, of course to play together and to live together. And NTU is and always will be a university that welcomes international as much as we do UK students. And in so doing, we create, along with Nottingham Trent Students' Union, a community of students, past and present, that celebrates diversity and promotes understanding. And at a time of conflict and controversy across the globe, this is more important than ever, and I want to thank all of you for playing your part in this culture of difference and, very importantly, of respect. And I trust that you've drawn inspiration from those alumni fellows who have supported you as mentors or guest lecturers during your studies. And one day we hope very much that you will want to return to NTU and share your expertise and experience with future generations of students. And in time, we expect that some of you will be recognised as outstanding alumni or honorary graduates. And as our graduates, we make you a promise that we will help you find the job that will take your career forwards. Our employability team is here to offer you advice, whether you want to consider further study or need employment guidance. And if you find that you're not in a job that needs a graduate within the next 12 months, we can provide a package of support which offers you a guaranteed, paid internship in a role that needs your level of skills, giving you the confidence and the experience that you need to kickstart your graduate career. We'll be there for the next steps in your journey whenever you need us, so please do stay in touch. And if you do change your contact details, let the alumni team know so that we can make sure that you still hear everything about what's going on here at the university. And when the time comes, and I'm going to ask you a favour here, in about a year's time, you will receive in your emails something called the Graduate Outcomes Survey. Now, this is not an NTU-specific thing, and I know surveys that come into our email boxes are usually very tiresome and we put them straight into the junk. But this one's quite special. It's a national survey done of all the universities in the UK and tracks students about a year after they graduated to find out what it is that you're doing in your lives. And that's really important information, not just for the universities, but actually, more importantly, for those future cohorts of students, because it will give them aspirations and ideas of what they can go on to do once they're sitting in the same position as you as graduates. So when that one drops into your email box in about a year's time, please do fill it in and don't chuck it in the junk. But many things are going to change in your life, and we hope that you will always be proud to be NTU. And for now, we're going to be thinking about celebrating your success. In a few moments, I'm going to invite you across to the Newton building for celebratory refreshments to do just that. But for some of you who might have been around a few weeks ago, you might have noticed, of course, that the Newton building was also the venue for the last of the TV debates ahead of the general election. This was a very special day for the university. We were chosen by the BBC for the quality of our facilities and of our people. Another endorsement that NTU is indeed a unique place to study. So as you stand there having your refreshments, you can think, I'm standing here where both the former and the current Prime Minister were stood just a few weeks ago. So soak up the atmosphere. But before we get you over there, I think it's just a last opportunity to wish you well and send you on your way. And actually, I was expecting this ceremony to be really quite noisy and lively, because we had sports science students in the previous one, and they were pretty lively. I think you need a little bit of revving up, so that's getting you ready for that party I know is going to happen this evening. So one last time to send these wonderful graduates and wish them all the best in the next stage of their lives. Well done, all of you. Okay, guests, can I ask you to please remain seated for the processional music and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall? And finally, I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.